Hey there, everyone. We decided to go on a few minutes early tonight. How's everybody doing? Hey, Mrs. Stevie, how are you doing tonight?
Good. I see that Roy's out there.
Hey, Roy, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. Out there a little bit early tonight.
Yeah. Oh,
We appreciate that.
Off-Grid Power just joined us.
Hey, OGP, how's it going? Grid Power posted a video today that I watched. Having some fun.
Awesome.
Very cool. Yes, we know we're competing against some other people tonight, so we thought maybe we'd jump on a little bit early and entertain you guys a couple minutes early, or maybe entertain ourselves. Somebody's gonna be entertained.
At least we have each other to talk to.
That's right. But look, we got Barbara joined us as well.
Wow.
Barbara,
Hi, Barbara.
Roy, and OGP are out there. Awesome. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Another Monday night. Oh, and the blended whiskey has just joined us. Hey there, BW. How you doing tonight?
Yeah, and U.S. Silver Stacker too.
U.S. Silver Stacker.
Yeah.
I like that, U.S. Silver Stacker. That's a cool name. A little bit cooler than Talking Bullion. Although Talking Bullion likes to talk.
It is an appropriate name for you now. They're talking.
Yeah, so we appreciate you guys joining us tonight. As always, we've got a few giveaways. We got a fun-filled night. We got some good agenda items tonight that we want to talk about. And we'll give people a few more minutes to jump on. But yeah, thanks for joining us. And Mrs. TB's got the Madden down.
Typing.
And yeah, Cole's joined us. Hey Cole, how you doing? Appreciate you coming on tonight. You wanna
Yeah.
click that for me? There you go. Yes, why not, right? You're
Right,
watching and you're liking, right? You're allowed
I
to,
do like this.
You're
I guess
allowed
I'm
to-
allowed to say that I like it,
you're allowed
right?
to click the like button. I'm not going to click it. I don't want to.
You already got me laughing, so we're good.
FD, Fiat Destroyer. How you doing
yeah,
tonight, FD?
Destroyer.
Yes, another video from FD recently, which is another good one. And Rafe has joined us. Hey Rafe, how you doing? Thank you for joining us, everybody. We really appreciate it. Yeah, Barbara, we got our mods joining us tonight. Off-Grid Power,
That's
Barbara.
awesome.
It's really cool. Silver Ripples will probably join us tonight. He usually does. So that's really cool. It's great to have mods out there, especially when you do some giveaways. And oh my gosh, you guys, Mrs. TB's been doing the research on the giveaways.
No.
You better have your thinking caps on tonight, because she went to the well on this one.
Oh, you gotta have that Google search ability.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, you better be ready. You're going to have to work for that diamond quarter and, that bonus bullion.
Oh, but you said okay, so you're to blame too.
Yeah,
I'll let you do an easy guess on something.
Yeah, okay, because I think we're gonna throw in an extra giveaway tonight. I think we're gonna do an early bird giveaway.
Oh, we are?
I
All
think
right,
we're gonna
early
reward
bird.
the people who got here early and
Cool.
allow them a chance to win something.
Awesome.
Winning Image Photography joined us. Hey,
Oh, good.
WIP, how you doing? Oh boy, let me start researching newly discovered exotic species of vegetables. That's great, FD.
Oh no.
Cool, Steeler's going to join us soon. Blue Silver has joined us.
Oh, hi, Blue Silver.
Stacks and Stuff. Hey, S&S. So really, I'm talking about really rewarding the early arrivals. So on my clock, I'll give it to 9:01 because it was supposed to start at 9.
Oh,
I don't want
okay.
people upset because we gave something away too early.
I see. But that's on our clock, so
Yeah,
maybe
that's
on your
right.
clock.
All right.
Yeah.
So, all right, we didn't even plan on this. So, ding, ding, ding. Let's get these off the screen. This is an early
What
bird
is it?
giveaway. It's a 56 Roosevelt.
Oh,
I have no idea what we're going to do, so we're going to do something very simple. And that simple something is going to be wait a minute,
I
don't
know, but
start
there's
guessing.
just one guess or something, but what are you doing there for the question?
No, let's do, you can guess multiple times, we hope, we can get to it pretty quickly, so it's gonna be an easy one though.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so Mrs.
okay.
TV, get ready, type go, and I'll ask the question. Alright, this is for,
Wait, hang on, I gotta
Roosevelt
get back in that
Dine.
typing zone there. Okay.
Takes a while to type go, doesn't it?
Well, you know, the fingers just aren't that accurate.
Yeah, you can do multiple times, so we're gonna have to follow it, so everybody.
So what are they guessing?
They're gonna guess a number between 1 and 25. Go. Oops, go. Number between 1 and 25. Oops, caught Mrs. TV off guard on that one. Hey Steeler, how you doing? We're looking for a number between 1 and 25 for a Roosevelt dime. Okay, you guys can stop. Man, I'm telling you.
That was
Go ahead and
fast.
stop. That was fast. Of course, between 1 and 25 is
There's not a whole
small
lot of
range.
numbers in between,
Well,
but that made it.
look at all the people we picked up, Buzz. When I looked at it, there was only 11 people. So yeah, we got it. Off-grid power. Got the Mercury dime. The number was
Red.
17. I'm going to show you guys my agenda. You have to trust us. It was 17.
It was 17. I would tell on him if it wasn't right.
Yeah, so congrats. Off-grid
Oh
power.
my, JT Coin Rings joined us. And look,
Oh,
a super chat. Well, thank you.
thank you, JT. That's very kind of you to give us a $1.99 super chat. That really helps out a lot. Thank you, sir. We really, really appreciate
Helps on
that.
these giveaways.
Boom, boom. That's right. The boom, boom was for off-grid power winning that dime. Yes, OGP. That was awesome. Very cool. Let me put the next gauze on the screen here, and y'all know we still planning to do the bonus bullion gauze as well. So.
Hey, show JT what you're wearing.
What? I'm not wearing anything. What are you talking about? I got nothing on.
Loves that ring.
Yes, there we go. And I just don't love my hands. That's the problem. No, I'm not focusing it there.
Beautiful ring, JT.
Yeah, JT, yeah. Put out a video on it, I believe, yesterday. If you haven't watched the video of me unboxing the ring. And then also JT has a video of him making the ring, so you got some good content to go out there and watch.
Great.
So yeah, very
It does
cool.
look great on him, doesn't it, JT?
Yeah. Thank you very much, JT. We love it.
Yes,
Very
yes,
cool.
yes.
So we got a fun-filled agenda tonight. Hopefully we'll keep you guys entertained for a little while.
Yeah, so
and
this is what? The second time we're using OBS?
the second time, you guys
Yeah,
reported
for
to
the
us last
last
time, it went pretty well, so we're hoping it'll go well again.
A few people had some lag out there. I don't know if that was
Yeah.
just the internet itself
Yeah,
or what the
lag
deal
is
was.
something you just have to deal with these live streams.
Okay.
10 to 15 seconds usually. Hey, Silver Ripples joined us. How you doing?
Thanks, Silver Ripples.
And so I said hi to Steeler. Steeler joined us. Thanks for joining us, Silver Steeler. And got the WIP out there too. So we got the couple out there again tonight. That's awesome. We appreciate that. And so, yeah, so let us know if anything's up with OBS, but hopefully it'll be, it'll perform well. I'm still looking to do a lot of different things with OBS. We will continue to develop. I'm working on a whole new interface and stuff for it, so we'll continue to work on it.
Yeah, oh man, Silver Steelers had some issues with shooting videos by the river, fallen 3 times. It's a dangerous thing for coin collecting, apparently, huh?
Wow.
Well, at least for the vids.
I have to tell you, there's never been a river involved in my coin collecting. I'm just saying, I have a hard enough time walking on a floor. Don't get me by a river.
No. Mr. TB in a boat is dangerous to be.
If I ever ask you to go fishing with me, say no. I'm just warning you. This guy
He
does not.
stands up in the boat. He's usually in the water next thing you
I
know.
do not do well with
Not
balance.
because he wants to be.
Swim with the fishes, man. Go where they're at.
Right. Oh, man.
The things he'll do, yeah, Silver Stealer, that's awesome. Hopefully it pays off for you.
Oh, I'm sure they'll be magnificent. If he's going down by the river and getting some outdoor shots, that'll be
Hopefully
great.
he's not in a van down by the river. Yeah.
Down by the river in a van.
Alright, so anyway, we wanted to...
Maybe he needs a van so he doesn't fall in the river.
No, the van would be in the river too, I bet. So let's talk about kind of our big news for the weekend first. So
What's
you guys
that?
aren't going to believe it, but Mrs. TB went to her first coin show this weekend. Now let me qualify
wait a
that.
minute.
Wasn't your first show?
Right.
It was your first show where you actually participated. Where you didn't go, you ready to go yet? You ready to go yet? You ready to go yet?
What? I usually sit on the sidelines, try to find out if there's a vendor there selling some water at least.
So she actually went, and she had a purpose. She was looking for some things, and helped me find some things. We just went through all the different vendors, and I told her to go through some of the, the vintage silver coins. Sometimes you can find some cool things. We looked at, just some in the half off buckets and stuff. So, yeah, I think you had a good time, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
I did because there was something for me to be looking for.
Right.
And one of the vendors there made a comment that it sounded like I knew what I was talking about. I'm like, oh, you have no idea. I really don't.
Oh, you're doing fine, Mrs. TV. So,
but I'm learning.
Off-Grid Power wants to know what you got. We are going to reveal that because Mrs. TB picked up something really cool right up her alley.
For my first video, so I'm not revealing it. It's a secret.
Oh, but there's something else, Mrs. TV,
Oh,
that you
that's
got.
right. The thing that I said I would go ahead and share for tonight.
So let's show you first of all what we picked up. We got a couple cool things here. So let me go ahead and move these off the screen for now. So we picked up a couple classic silver rounds. This is a Johnson Matthey, kind of a older one. I picked it up for, what did you give that to? $17.50. Silver was about 17.
Good prices.
Still in the original packaging.
Of course, he recognized TV.
Yeah. Yep. So this is just a classic. It's Freedom of Assembly. There's a few of these out there. So that's cool. Nice little round. Yeah, and then we also picked up the classic with the security code, so you know it's a newer one. Gotta watch reflection on this. Sunshine Mint.
A mirror.
Yeah, this is
Highly reflective.
these are usually come with a premium on the bullion dealer's website. So, this has a big fingerprint on there, and I can tell you it's not mine. Hopefully I can get that off of there. And so this for $18. Oh, there's another big fingerprint on there. I have to clean that off later, Mrs. TV.
Oh.
So those are pretty cool. If you guys remember, I gave some of these away during the 1,000 sub giveaway.
And apparently he missed them because he had to go buy some more.
Well, they're in the half off bin, so they're actually a decent
true.
deal, even though they're 40%. But people like those things, so why not get them?
Yeah. And then what did you get for change? Remember, you got some change back from that one coin dealer?
Yeah, he gave me a clad 50-cent piece, which actually I needed for tonight. So
yeah,
I'm glad he gave it to me. So one other thing we picked up. Where did the loose one go?
Oh,
It's here
there's
somewhere.
one over there in the dining room.
I thought it was here. Anyway, so I needed the 87, 88, and 89 Indian head penny to have everywhere from 1980 through 1909. So we picked up the 3 Indian heads for, were they $1.25 a piece? So not bad, not a great price, but not a bad price. And then, Mrs. TB, why don't you go ahead and show, or do you want me to show it?
You go ahead and show it.
Why don't you tell us about this coin and why you got it over this round?
Well, you spotted it and you knew that I would like it.
Check it out, folks. The Three Stooges. Mrs. TB loves the Three Stooges. We couldn't believe we found the silver round with the Three Stooges in it.
That's right.
Isn't
And I
that
just had
crazy?
to say, whoop, 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 whoop.
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Oh, this is
Larry
great.
cheese, Larry cheese.
It says 999 fine silver on it. So yeah, can you believe that? I found it in the old vintage round bucket. And I think we paid $18 for it or something. But yeah, isn't that cool? Isn't it cool to find just funny stuff? Yeah, that is really cool. They're both doing a number on Curly there. So yeah, couldn't believe that we found that for Mrs. TB. She's always been a big Three Stooges fan. So
Curly's my favorite.
so yeah, that was really cool. It was really cool. That made our day to find that for.
It did.
You have to approve. So you have to say it's okay to show that.
What?
Oh, we missed it.
What's that?
It's gone now. Sometimes when people make a comment, you have to approve whether or not you want to let it
I'm
go.
not sure how to do
Looks
that.
like
Oops.
there was a button you could click. It looks like one of the other mods got it. So that's cool.
Okay, cool.
Just because WIP said yunk, 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 and it wanted to make sure that was valid, that they weren't trying to say something else.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's
so
a
yeah.
silly Three Stooges noise.
Yeah, right. So yeah, so we thought you guys would get a kick out of that. Yeah, this is the one. I gotta put this dime aside. It's a winning dime. I don't want to mix it in with everything else. And then we'll show you something else we got. This is gonna be. We're gonna tease you guys. So here's something that Mrs. TV bought.
Two things.
You know what? You're not gonna believe this. She's gonna do a video on these. Something she's been researching and studying.
Mm-hmm.
And she went looking for them at the coin show.
I did.
With a purpose in mind, and we've hidden
And a
their
budget.
identity. Budget?
I had a budget.
Let me tell you guys. Let
Wait.
me tell you guys about the budget. Hang on a minute.
Wait.
Time out. Okay. I go to a lot of coin shows. We're fortunate to have one around almost every weekend, and I make sure I stick within, somewhat of a budget. But can I tell you something?
Oh no.
We
You
spent
can't.
more money at the coin show than I ever have with Mrs. TB there. I'm just saying, something happened. She was there, she's like, yeah, let's get it. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah. Well, that looks cool. Yeah, I like that. And then,
Well, I would go, quit thinking about it if you want that. Go ahead and buy it. Otherwise, if you wait any more minutes, the vendor's going to be leaving. There's your chance gone.
yeah, so you have to watch it. These coin shows usually end about 3 o'clock, and the vendors will start cutting out of there sometimes after 1:30. So, but yeah, Mrs. TB's bought herself some things to do a video on, so I'm really looking forward to it. And let's hope that it gets done.
Well, we did have a budget in that we only brought so much cash within our budget. So it was probably a little bit bigger budget because we were buying something also for me.
Did we get any constitutional? Not at the coin show, but
So
anyway, yeah.
Constitutional King, of course. There's going to be that question about what did the Constitutional King pick up this week, right?
Yeah, I didn't buy it from the coin show because I get it so cheap from this other guy, but I did talk to the guy about how much he was selling it for, and if he were to buy some off of me, how much he'd pay for it, and I was happy to hear
At the coin show you did.
I wasn't happy to hear what he was selling it for because I don't want to pay for it, but I was happy to hear what he was buying it for, so that was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So this week, I have a little bit of a purchase. This is what we picked up from my guy for $13.99 an ounce. We have a roll of halves, some really nice Kennedys, a roll of quarters, and a roll of dimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
In our fancy containers.
These are going in Numa tubes here real soon. So yeah, I got this for $3.16 below spot per ounce. I'm really, really happy about that. So yeah, hey Sherry Ward, how you doing? So anyway, yeah. So Mrs. TB wanted to know what the Constitutional King picked up, and there you go.
There it is.
And you knew because Mrs. Constitutional King gets a phone call
Yes, I do.
about what's going on out there, and we talk
And
about
we
it,
make a decision.
and we make a decision. But seriously,
Mhm.
folks, how can you not get it at under $14 at $13.99? I mean,
that kind of goes back to breaking the budget a little bit as far as maybe what we
it does, but
budgeted. But on the other hand, we just expect this resource to run dry pretty quick here.
yeah. And when I talked, so basically we're paying 10 times for it right now, when I think spot would be 12.2 or 3 or 6. I don't remember. And this guy, this dealer, said he'd pay 11x if I were to sell some to him. So he said the more I sell, the more he'd pay. So it's good to know you got a built-in $11, right? If you paid $100 for $10 face, and they'll give you 11 times, and you get, $11, right? Is that right?
I don't know. I
don't
wasn't
know.
doing the math. Hand me a calculator. I'll figure the numbers for you.
Silver Steeler says, went kind of late this week. Oh, my friend, if you only knew. We are...
It's like, oh yeah, instead of making the car payment, oh wait, we don't have a car payment, so that works.
yeah. That's one of the things we've been very good at is we don't have any debt, so
Yeah,
it allows us
we
to...
worked on that for many, many, many years.
Yeah, we have no car payments, we have no
finally-
credit cards.
Yeah, I
And
mean, that was a long time goal, so.
So that helps us out a lot,
It
and
does.
it really, we still can't get too crazy, but
No,
it does allow
because-
us to, pick up some cool things when the opportunity becomes available. So
Right,
we're
it
pretty
does.
blessed. We're pretty blessed from that perspective for
does.
sure.
Yeah, definitely people like Dave Ramsey, and we had some other people earlier than that have suggestions. So we really, over the years, reduced the credit card. It's so easy when the kids are in school, right? And all the school sales are going on, and you get a discount with each credit card you get.
Yeah, it's so easy to get in debt. All the credit cards
Right.
from the stores every time you check out, wanting to give you a discount, get a credit card. It's just, you just have to. We
just say
we,
no
We
now.
just don't like that.
We
don't
just say
like that.
no because we just think of all the way overdone debt that we got into because of it.
And right, and I'm not paying $25 for every $100 I borrow. That's ridiculous.
Exactly.
Makes no sense. So yeah, Sophia Destroyer says I took a peace dollar in my LCS to have it checked, and he tried to offer $9.
Ooh.
I give it away for because that's below spot. That's quite a bit below spot for one of those. So yeah,
Find another LCS.
boy, that's pretty much an insult. I mean, I know LCSs need to make some money, but come on.
Right.
Let's make it a win-win situation. That is dumb. Constitutional is king. I like that. We ought to get some bumper stickers. That's great. OGP. Hey, Eddie's Little Stacks joined us. Hey, Eddie, how you doing?
Hi, Eddie.
So speaking of peace dollars, though, if you had the story, that is something that we bought at the coin show. And Silver Steeler will know that I talked recently about wanting a 1921 peace dollar. I commented on one of his videos, and so we were purposely looking for this at the show, and I'm not good at grading myself as far as recognize what should be. This has some nice toning. You can see the feathers and stuff, so it's not in terrible shape. And we didn't pay $85 for it. We paid less than that. But it's 1921. You can see up here they're rating it very fine. You can see a little bit of the hair in there, a little bit right there.
Silver Steeler's pretty excited. You got one.
Yeah, he's doing those series on those peace dollars. So
Yeah.
let me tell you my philosophy why I wanted this. We generally don't collect Morgans or peace dollars really because of the premiums on them. Quarters, dimes, half dollars you can get for much less. Hey Austin, how you doing? But this is my thinking. So that they put through a resolution or a bill, Congress did, saying that they were going to start making the peace dollar and the Morgan dollar in 2021 for the 100th anniversary. So if they do that, I think that is going to be huge. We'll probably sell out in seconds, if not minutes, or minutes, if not seconds. And
Because
so,
the only, like Silver Steelers, they only a little over $1 million to be made.
yeah,
Right.
I think he's talking about this peace dollar
Oh,
though,
this
this
piece. Oh,
1921.
there was only $1 million. Well, how much are they going to make of the new one?
I think I read 50,000 or something really low.
Really?
So yeah, if they do a 2021 CC Morgan and peace dollar, at least a Morgan for sure. They're talking about doing it Carson City. I believe that this 1921 is going to go up even higher because who doesn't want to have a 1921 peace dollar and a 2021 peace dollar? Now we know that the Morgan 1921s are a dime a dozen. They made a lot of those. You can get them for, not much premium. In fact, we just bought 10 of them for $16 a piece or something. So a while back. So, but I believe this one will skyrocket because of how rare it is. And we talked about it. We figured, this would be a good time to buy it because we believe that it's going to just go up from here.
We were inspired a little bit by World Stalker and his strategies for collectibles. So hey, did you see that Sherry Wirtz has loved your JT ring, Mr. TB?
What JT ring? what are we talking about here? I'm not sure. Yeah, I love it too.
It's really nice.
So anyway, Silver Steeler, I don't know if you have any thoughts on that. If you're kind of the peace dollar expert. I know you have a 1921, but what do you think, or anybody else? What do you guys think? Do you think these 1921 peace dollars will go up even higher? Now, I'm not going to go out and pay what did they have? I think the AU or versions are up in the $300, $400 range. I'm not going to get that crazy, but I still think the affordable ones are going to become maybe unaffordable with the with if that happens. So that was our
that's
thinking.
That's pretty funny though. There, TB, right there. It shows your negotiation skill. That apparently, I know this coin dealer looked at you. Probably remembered your negotiation style and just decided to discount it for you instead of getting into the discussion. Oh.
Yeah, right, Silver Steeler. I mean, even if it doesn't become, a more valuable, I mean, it's still a key date and still has value. And Silver Steeler, isn't the 1928, is that a key date as well? I think that might be a key date as well, so maybe we should keep an eye on that and see, because we're starting to lean a little bit more towards the investment type coin, something that we can buy and maybe hang on to. It's different than bullion, right? Bullion's only going to return so much long way, and it's all going to be based on spot price, whereas investment coins, you've got a different opportunity with them. So, picking up a few here and there, might not be a bad idea. So that's what we're thinking. Got it for a good price. It's in decent condition. It's got some pretty cool toning on it. I like the toning. You can see the feathers. We had 3 of them from this vendor to choose from.
Right, we did.
The more expensive one we didn't think looked as good as this one, so we got this one. We're pretty happy with it.
There are more feathers visible on the eagle.
So yeah. Hey, full push metals. Nice to see you, bud. Thanks for joining us. So Fiat Destroyer says, I got my $50 tubes in the mail today, so I'm getting ready to start on my first guardhouse box. Awesome, Fiat Destroyer. I'm so happy to hear that. In fact, I just got some $50 tubes in the mail on Saturday because we ran out and needed more because of situations like this. there's a whole tube of $50 in here, and I like to put them all in the same. I use the coin safe tubes, and I like to have them all in the same tubes in the box. So congratulations on that. I really would encourage you to get that box filled up. Now there's 28 tubes in one of those guardhouse boxes for $50. So $280 face. That's a pretty big commitment on finances to get that filled. But if silver keeps going up, fractional silver, it's going to be really cool.
Just one coin at a time, right?
That's all we can do. Boom, pile of silver. 3 key dates, a 21, a 28P, and the 34S is a sleep. That could be a key date because of condition early. So it's got to be the 28P. In Mrs. TB, the P stands for Philadelphia. And a 34S, and the S stands for
San Francisco.
Speak up a little bit, yes.
Is it?
Say it with authority, not with a question mark.
It's with a question mark, so I'm asking with a question mark.
Yeah, Eddie, I have made a video with this stuff. It's just when do I put it out? You know, I
Edit,
and then I've got videos in queue too. When somebody commented about, wow, look at all this stuff you're buying here lately. But you know, to reveal the truth about it is, a lot of my videos don't come out in real time. I record them and then put them out as time goes by, which that's why I don't like to give the spot price, because it kind of dates the video a little bit, you know, because it really doesn't matter what spot price was, necessarily matters how much you got it with around spot. So anyway, yeah, so I've got a lot of videos in queue. So yeah, it's in there and it'll be out soon, hopefully. But yeah. So
but you're very good at editing your videos, so it takes a little time from the recording to the posting.
These people are happy that you got it right, Mrs. TV. You got Philadelphia and San Francisco. You got it right. What would the D be?
Denver.
Denver. What if it was what if it was an O?
That would be an uh-oh, I don't know.
I found one. O would be New Orleans. They used to have a mint there. They used to have one in Charlotte, Charlotte, I think, yeah. So they used to have quite a few of them. And the W would be
West Point?
West Point, yeah.
I know, because we've been looking for the W's on the quarters, right?
Very good, Mrs. TV. All right, so yeah, I'm pretty happy that Mrs. TV went to the coin show and actually enjoyed herself, because she was looking for certain things and we had fun. You deciding together, like on the Peace Dollar and a few other things. So that's really cool when you can come together and have fun stuff to do like that. So it's pretty cool. Eddie says, I was hanging out with a buddy and spur of the moment. He wanted to stop at the coin shop, so we did. I wasn't planning on it, so I had cash to pick up $2.25 face of silver. Bit by bit. Yeah, Eddie, take it. Take it $2.25 at a time. That's what I do as well. My guy, sometimes when I show up, he's got, hey, I got miscellaneous seven dimes here, or 2 quarters. I'm like, I'll take them. I'll take them, 7 dimes or 2 quarters at a time, because it all adds up. Mrs. TB, why is Carson City CC? Winning Image Photography's questioning you now. Got the chat.
Okay, I have to ask my resource. TB, what does it stand? Why is it CC? C for Carson and C for City. That's what I guessed.
Yeah, but I'm not sure I know the answer to this either, Winning Image Photography, but I would think it's because there was mint in Charlotte, and I don't know, was Charlotte's mint a C? I would assume it was. So they already had a C. I've never seen a C mint mark on anything. So, but maybe that's why, because Charlotte was out there. Silver Steel says Charlotte only did gold until everyone went west for the gold rush and they closed. Yeah. So Fiat Destroyer says he made a score on Let Go the other week, $7 face for less than $84. $5 of which for Peace and Morgan dollar. Awesome. That's great. That's a great score there, Fiat Destroyer. See, those deals are out there, folks. That's what I keep saying in my videos. Keep looking, because you can find them. They don't come along often, but they're there.
Right.
Yeah. So is there? Yeah, there is a C mint mark. I've never seen a C, but you said it was only on gold. That's probably why.
That's why you've never seen it.
I'm sure a gold coin with a C mint mark on is probably a fortune.
Cha-ching.
Yeah, phone a friend. Gotta phone a friend. Yeah. So anyway, we had a great time at the at the coin show, and like Mrs. TV said, they do recognize me around there. They do know my wallet does open up once in a while, so they're usually happy to see me.
He looks very closely.
But we walked in, and the first booth, right by the door there, Mrs. TV's like, "Oh, look at that, let's get that. Oh, look at that, let's get that. Oh, I think we found what we're looking for." I'm like, "Mrs. TV, let's do a round all the way around the vendors first and see what they have, see what the prices are, because they compete against each other, and then we can come back to this." And guess what? We didn't buy from that booth, did we? We bought from a different booth. Yeah, so that's just part of the process.
Hey, Silver Heist joined us.
Silver Heist, what's happening? Appreciate you joining us. We're just talking about this 1921 peace dollar we bought this weekend, and hoping that it might go up in price if they put out the 2021 peace dollar. So it's kind of what we're thinking.
Yeah.
So why don't we do a quick giveaway?
All right. Why don't
we did the one dime. I'd like to go up in denomination, so let's do the other dime. Then we'll do the quarter. So
okay, what
here is the dime. Sorry about my big arm in there. It is a wow. How about we? Oops, that didn't work out very well. There we go.
Why aren't you using your coin cam?
I don't know. That certainly would have helped, wouldn't it?
It would have been a little easier there, TV.
Yeah, so, because I have to move the big guy out of there. Alright, coin cam it is. So this is for the win of the question. There's a 1942, and that's what's up this time. Let me see. Eddie says it was you, TB. It was you where I got the advice to do walk around first. Use that advice at a gun show. Yes, you have to do that. You have to check everything first. Yeah, Silver Heist got that beautiful JFK bicentennial proof. Yes. Very nice. That was a nice coin, wasn't it? Okay, so 1942. And I just have to say, folks, if I ever send you a coin that you find out's worth a lot of money later,
he hasn't been checking
would you please cut me in on half of it or something? I mean, seriously. I'm just trying to do a few gauze here, but like there's a 1942 over 41. If it doesn't look like this is one, but if I accidentally send you one, just remember Mr. and Mrs. TV, please.
Oh.
Yeah, so no, I don't think the bicentennials are super rare. Maybe the 40%ers, but yeah. U.S. Silver Stacker will be back later. All right, cool. We'll see you in a bit. Hopefully he'll come back and see us.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. All right, so kind of move this. All right, Mrs. TB, you've got the question. What's the question?
Oh, okay. I started to type something. So I have actually these 3 questions. Which one do you like best?
Boy, you're gonna make them work for a dime, aren't you? Let's say that's a good one though. Let's do the bottom one.
No, I was gonna verify that one.
Okay.
More than one.
All right, do the top one. That's an easy one.
All right.
I picked an easy one for you guys.
All right. So the question is, are you gonna type go when I tell you
I'll
to?
type go,
Okay.
yeah.
So get ready, TB.
Wait, I was just laughing at Silver Steeler. He says, that 1916 D I got from you, well, I lost it, I swear.
That would be very sad for all of us.
Yeah. All right.
So here's the question for the guy. What silver items did Lance Armstrong use during the Tour de France, and why? So give at least one why. So what was it, and why did he use silver item?
And you can go, and Mrs. TB, keep an eye on there. So what is the why? I need to know. Oh, okay. All right. And okay. All right. This is for 1942 Mercury dime.
Get those Google.
Pretty nice looking dime, too.
Get that Google.
I never flipped it over on the
there's
back side. Let's take a look at the back side.
That Lance Armstrong used.
All right. So, yeah, we need both answers on the same line.
Yeah.
Keep guessing.
Yep. So the item and at least one of the whys.
I thought this was going to be an easy one.
I know.
I told you I thought it was going to be easy.
People are going to know that.
Then we're getting people mad at us, Mrs. TV.
No, we won't do that. So what we can do is maybe just tell them this first part and then just ask for the reason why, or what?
Let's give them a minute. Jamie Pointer
because
says...
he felt like it?
Because
No.
he felt like it. Come on, you guys see the commercials with these precious metals and stuff and what they're claiming about them and things, so...
and I bet one of the hints would be it was something that he did wear. Right? So that's a hint to help people, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
The silver eagle for good luck. What was the question? Read the question again, Mrs.
Okay,
TV.
so what silver item did Lance Armstrong use during the Tour de France? And we could say, what did he wear that was silver during the Tour de France, and why?
All right, Cole. Make sure you put both answers on the same line. Shirt because he's rich. It's probably true, even though he admitted he cheated, right? Oh,
People are getting closer now.
Yeah, come on, Cole.
Yeah.
Need two answers on the same line.
Two things: what he wore and why. At least one of the reasons why.
Cole's on it. Cole's got the
An
Google
idea,
going.
and
This is ours picking through. Austin says, people aren't going to split 50-50 because we make them work too hard. I'm trying to make you work too hard. Silver sunglasses. MS69 Silver Eagle for good luck. Silver shirt to heal wounds.
There, that's close enough, don't you think?
You tell me.
I do. Right. So we can stop now.
Whew! Off-grid power bails you guys out. That's off-grid power's second win tonight.
So here's the answer. Lance Armstrong wore silver embedded fabric. And the reason he did was to control inflammation and promote healing. Isn't that cool that silver can do that for us?
Yeah, I didn't say that you couldn't win twice tonight. I didn't set that rule, so we're gonna go ahead and go. OGP's got the second win tonight.
Okay.
She's got 2 dimes going. So awesome, OGP! Congratulations. Yep, silver is supposed to have some healing power, right?
Yeah,
as I was saying, you always see the copper. The copper now. It's all the. And silver is also known. People make blankets with silver in it and things like that. So silver's known as a healing agent.
Right. Well, we have like an electrical communication system within our bodies, and I'm sure that must enhance it. And even last week we were talking about how silver is so conductive.
That's right.
Very, very conductive. So I imagine that is even better than the copper that they're always advertising.
Okay, so all right, so we still have 2 more gauze, and we're moving forward. Yeah, how do you come up with these questions? Mrs. TB did some research before.
I did last week, actually.
So next on our agenda is, I wanted to spend a few minutes to show you guys. We talked about it last week, but I'm a little bit more prepared this week. Some of the Amish friends drink a spoonful of silver liquid every day. Isn't that what the...
Right.
What's
a
that
lot of
silver?
people get the colloidal silver.
Colloidal
right. You do
silver.
have to watch because silver salts can become toxic if you get too much, but you do need some in your body. I've heard a recommendation: do not get the nano silver. So I imagine that the Amish might be making their own, which would be good. The better choice.
All right, so last week we talked about how to spot fake silver, and I showed the tissue test. Say that fast 10 times.
Don't say it wrong there, TB.
So
say something you don't want to.
So I want to show that test again because I do have something to compare it to. So I'm just going to show you 3 different things, and 2 of them is something that I do. So if you guys remember, I think I talked last week about buying 3 tubes, 60 American Silver Eagles off of Craigslist, and that I would sat in the McDonald's and I tested every one of them. So I'm going to show you how I did that. In fact, ironically, that same guy that sold me those 60 contacted me today and asked me if I wanted to buy some more. He wants $2 over spot, which is really a great price, but spot's up high, so it means, I looked at the bullion dealers, and it would be cheaper than what you pay for them out there, but I just wish spot was still down around, $14-15, because when I bought those 3 tubes off them, I remember I paid $16 a piece for them, so it'd be nice to get them for that again, but, Alright, so let me see.
So there's a
Raw
conversation
milk,
going
milk.
on
Yep,
about raw
yeah.
milk,
Yeah, they're
which
talking-
actually is very healthy, and if you do it right, it's actually healthier than the milk in those cans and, in the grocery store refrigerators.
Oh yeah, for sure. So is that the Stones you saw last week, Barbara? Rolling Stones? I didn't know. I thought Mick was having some issues right now, but looks like she was able to see the Stones last
really?
week. The Rolling Stones. Great band. Yep. I heard skin turned silver. It's done too much. Alright, so let's get into this. So the first thing I'm going to show you is that tissue test that I showed you last week. But this week I've got some $50. So we've got a clad 1988 JFK. We've got a 1962 Franklin. And this is a really simple test you can do. But if you're in a pinch and you need to be able to take a look. So let's see if this camera will catch what the tissue test does. So if you take a couple, put them next to each other, and put the tissue over them, you can see, I think the light's not really picking it up right, but can you see the light's just a little bright. If I could turn that light down just a little bit. No, that didn't help.
Well, I thought it did a little bit.
The silver coin should be white. And the other one, if you look at it in person here, there's quite a bit of contrast. The silver coin is really white, and the other coin isn't. And that's just a really raw, quick way that you can tell if a coin is silver or not. So,
again, with that reflectivity being so high.
Right. So it's a good way. If you're got a buddy or you meet somebody or maybe you're at a coin show and you're not even sure, this is a really quick way to see, compare silver. Silver should be really, really white on that tissue. So I wouldn't, probably use that if I was going to spend a lot of money, but, you want to look at a couple things, that's a great way to do it. So.
Right.
Yep, brighter on the left and whiter on the left. So yeah,
That's right.
That's way. So that's the
tissue test.
That is the tissue test, and
which I had never heard of before, and a few people.
I think a lot of people hadn't heard of that
last week. And so, what other kind of tests do you do then, TB?
So here's another thing I do. So these next 2 tests is what I did when I showed up, and it's at the McDonald's with this guy with the tubes he wanted to sell me. Is I had. For American Silver Eagle, I had some rare earth magnets, and these things are really tiny. Can you see them right here?
They're very powerful, right?
Very powerful. Be very careful with these rare earth magnets. Let me tell you, they're very dangerous around kids. If you oops, just tripped.
Around TB apparently too.
If you get anything close to these, like these things came in a pack of 100 from Amazon, even though I only needed 1. But you can see here, these things are powerful. So look, if I even get this thing close, can you see that? Can you see how, I don't even have this thing on the screen yet. Can you see how the power of these magnets? So these magnets can be very dangerous. So make sure that if you have some, that you keep them away from animals and kids. So what you do with these rare earth magnets, now you can just use one of them, but I use 2 because they're just a little easier to hold on. So if you take your Eagle or any other 999 silver and you put it at a 45 degree angle about, and you put it on there, it should go down really slow. See how slow that goes down? And that is a good check. If this thing was fake, it would be made out of some type of metal and it would stick right to it. If it ever sticks to it, nope, not real. And if you put it on there and just slides right down really quick, not real. So those of you who have heard of CCT slides, have you heard of a CCT slide? This is really what a CCT slide is, but with the slide, they put the magnet in the bottom, and then the coin slides down the slide. So it's just really the opposite of what we're doing. And they put a little piece of felt in between, and then you put the coin on the slide, and it slides down. If it slides really slow, then it's real. So same thing here, is it should go down really slow. And I got to get it on there, right? And it doesn't matter which side you use, either side it should work. All right, so that's something. So when I bought these, I sat there and I did every single coin. I ran a magnet down it. And then the other thing you can do, and this should always be true as well, is you can weigh it. So can we see can't really see the weight on there?
Does it have numbers on there right now?
It does.
Oh, cannot see it.
So let me see.
There you go, don't get your reflection.
I'm not going to be able to hang on to it. But anyway, you should weigh it, and it should be 1 troy ounce. And that's perfect, 1.00 troy ounces. And there should not be much variation in here. It should weigh 1 troy ounce, not less, not more. Now, this scale has a troy ounce, but I can move it over to grams as well. And as you know,
maybe TB, if you move it back or forth a little bit, it'll catch those numbers because of light.
And as you know, a troy ounce is 31.1 grams. Yeah, it just doesn't pick it up on the camera. So anyway, you get the point. Take your scale, weigh. I weighed every single one of them as well. They should be almost exact. They can be 31.1, 31.2, maybe 31.3, but it ought to be really close. This one weighs 31.1 grams. And again, if I go to the troy ounces, which is OZT on this scale, it is 1 ounce. Now don't get confused if it's regular ounces. Regular ounces, this weighs 1.1 ounce. This is a troy ounce. Troy ounces are different. A regular ounce is 28.4 grams. A troy ounce is 31.1 grams.
So Silver Heist wants to know, can you slide it on a 1988 JFK?
You can, but it's clad, and it shouldn't work. It's really just to tell the silver. So let me catch up with comments here. Hey, Alfred. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he wants me to slide it on the JFK. I thought he was just asking if we could. All right. Let's see what happens. Where's
If you can find it.
Yeah. All right, let me get it on the screen here. Oh, can't have talking bullion be crooked.
Mm-hmm.
So if you put it on the JFK, can you see how it just slides down really quick? Sorry, I got a coin small and my fingers are fat. Can you see how it just slides right on down? There's like no resistance to it. So that's what you'll see if it's fake, is that it just slides right down.
Yeah,
I know
it
there's
doesn't have as much.
I know there's it's not really perfect. You have to kind of guess at it, but you can see here that it slides pretty fast. So that's the difference. If it's not silver, it'll slide really fast. So again, CCT slides are pretty common out there. Mr. Vegeta sells them all the time. People like them a lot, and that's why, because you can check to see if your silver is real. So anyway, thought we'd go through a couple of those different ways that you can check to see if you have real silver, and I think it's good to have that knowledge before you. Yeah, right. Right. Good demo. Clad equals fast. Silver equals slow. Yep. And again, those rare earth magnets are really cheap. You have to be careful with them, but take a couple of them with you. Little package. Taking that. This little scale here I have is very small, easy to put in your pocket, shirt pocket. And I'll tell you, we got approached by a gentleman because we were sitting in the kids' play area because this guy had his kids with him and they were playing. And this guy approached us and said, "What are you guys doing over here?" I mean, I guess he thought we were dealing drugs. in the McDonald's because we had a scale out.
Yes, scale.
Had tubes of things, had gloves on. He thought we were up to no good. It's like,
But you know what? Awareness, that's a good thing to have.
yeah, no, don't
So
mind him checking on it.
So what did he end up saying then, TV, when you guys?
The gentleman, yeah.
Yes.
He said, "Oh, okay, no problem. I just wondered what was going on over here." So, fat fingers not so good on smartphones. I know. Yes, I know that too. So yeah, like we're gonna go into a McDonald's playland and deal drugs. But
Right.
I can tell you too, though.
Well, who knows? Some people might be that brazen. Who knows?
I can tell you recently though too with my constitutional silver guy that I think people were wondering what we were doing as well because you can see the way he presents it to me. I think that some people were wondering what we were doing
what was
out there in
going
that
on.
parking lot, and
Yeah.
he hands me a baggie, I hand him cash. Why would that look weird at all? Yeah, no, I think.
They see the silver through the bag.
Yeah, no, I think that we had some people scoping us out, so that's okay. I mean, that's better safe than sorry,
A lot of people are saying they're addicted to silver. That's your addiction to TV.
Withdrawals. Barbara's addicted to the stones. Yeah, I love my constitutional silver, and I just love silver. I love the getting the deals on it.
Oh,
That's fun.
Yeah, you love that. Silver ripples. Wow. Police again, TV. Please get up slowly and step outside and keep your hands where I can see them.
Yeah. Yep, I think that, and also too, I mean, criminals are looking for a quick and easy way too. So we need to be careful. And the guy that I meet with, we just have to be careful because people may be looking for opportunities to do stuff. So where are we at? 9:53. Why don't we do another giveaway, and then we'll have another one after that, and then I have one more topic I'd like to discuss with you guys if you want to hang in there for a moment. So,
okay.
All right, Mrs. TV, they weren't really happy about that question.
I think this one will be easier to Google.
This one is for a quarter too.
Yeah, so I mean I have, hopefully it matches what I have for my answer here.
Yeah, okay.
Are you ready?
Wait, I need to get ready.
Okay, tell me when, TV.
All right, it takes me a while to type go. What's going to be your questions? I know the answer. Okay. They're gonna kill you. You'd be lucky if anybody comes back next week. I mean, seriously.
Okay, but we'll have the last giveaway. You'll give them an easy question, right?
Is that easy? Or do you mean something else?
Just make up something else. Like
okay, all right, guys. I'm apologizing.
All right, so here's
I'm
the
apologizing ahead of time.
Mrs. TV question. I think it'll be easy to Google.
Okay.
Okay, what type of silver is used to make clouds rain? Go.
But is there more to that question?
No.
Like an attempt to.
Well, that's probably maybe could be a hint or just go for the.
Oh, wait a minute! Looks like Cole got it. Yeah.
Yeah, Cole T.
Congratulations,
got it.
Cole. You're
Cole.
right. Silver iodide. Iodide, yeah. Silver
Iodide. Mm-hmm.
Wow! Congratulations, Cole. Boy, they got that quick. I thought for sure.
I figured that would be easy to Google. See.
All right. Cole T has won the beautiful. What year was that quarter? 1964. Washington quarter. Congrats, Cole T. Cole T. Cole T.
Okay, so you know what? If Cole doesn't have your email, I'll type it up.
Yeah, Cole, I believe I've sent you something before, but go ahead and send me your mailing address to tb@talkingbullion.com, and we'll make sure that we get that out to you. tb@talkingbullion.com. You know what? Before we get to the very last topic, I did want to do one more thing.
What?
I told Silver Grandma that I would open up her mail
Yeah.
live tonight.
Is she out there? I didn't
She's
see
not
her.
out there, but I still would like to open it up because I told her I
Sure.
would. So she sent me some mail, probably some stickers, and I'm not going to show the address. And by the way, I did find my knife.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it was under the keyboard. Great place. Way to hide it. Way to keep it away from the grandkids. So let's see what Silver Grandma sent. That's a great name. I like that name actually. So let's put that aside. Make sure that doesn't. Oh, look at this. All right, Mr. and Mrs. TB. Here's a small token of my appreciation for all you do for the Silver community. Silver Grandma, representing St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, which is a great hospital.
Yes.
So let's look at this. Look at this cute little sticker, huh?
That is.
That is cute. What? Silver at 1745? It can't be. I hope Chicken Ray is playing games with us. Silver Grandma, cool sticker. I like that a lot.
Good.
That is really cool. And I have one more envelope here. This is from Oldies and Goodies. And he's got his mailing address on there, so I'm not going to show it, but most of you guys know Al. Al won first place in the 1,000 sub giveaway. Got himself a nice Talking Bullion round. So why don't we put that over there. This is the last one we're going to open, then we'll do another giveaway here momentarily. So he's got his name. I'm not going to show his address. Dear Mr. and Mrs. TB, thanks for the win. Here are 2 stickers and a magnet. Awesome.
Oh.
Oldies and Goodies. Metal detecting. He's got his email since 2013. Coin collecting. Cool. He's got a little magnet in there for us too. Nice. Thanks, Al. Appreciate that. Really cool. Love stickers and magnets. All right. So a couple pieces of mail. Silver Grandma. Oldies and Goodies. Good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And
Appreciate that.
coin inflation is showing silver 17 gold at oh man, I'll tell you, Mrs. TB, these precious metals are going up on us.
Oh boy.
It's going to change what we're doing here pretty dramatically if it doesn't slow down.
Yeah.
All right, so the very last topic, and then we'll do the bullion bonus.
Ooh.
Is I wanted to show
Bullion bonus.
bullion bonus. So we talked the other day about somebody did a video, or I saw it somewhere about QVC and Mike Mizak, charging so much money for those coins. I mean, really taking advantage of people who don't know any better, right? And my story was that I saw him advertise the silver proof set, the bicentennial silver proof set for $88. I went over and looked it up on eBay and bought it for like $16 or something.
$16.
I mean, I can't see the chat right now. So anyway, I mean, a lot of you. So I mean, most of us in the coin community really don't appreciate taking advantage. Now, is the consumer responsible for knowing their own stuff and being educated? They are.
Right.
But on the other hand, we just don't like disrespecting the coin community because I think they'd actually do better. So I saw this from Littleton. Most people know Littleton Coin Company. They've been around, I think, for decades, actually. And I thought I'd share this with you guys and just say this is really no different than QVC. So if we go to my desktop view, you'll see that they're advertising save over 30% on the lowest mintage of the series, 1955 Franklin half dollar. And the Franklin half dollar is a lower mintage half dollar. In fact, we need to go through our box. We probably have some in there.
Oh.
And but look what they say over here: save 30%. This is like one of their offers that send no money now, and so get your low mintage 1955 Franklin half dollar for only $49.95. Regularly $74.50. So I just really bugged me when I saw that because come on now, I did look on eBay and they do go for $12 to $20, so they do have a premium on them, but $50. That is just for a 90% coin. I just don't think that's really fair for them to try to convince people to save over 30%. They're getting a good deal. So I don't know if anybody has any comments on that or thoughts on that, but I have to tell you, I just don't like it. I just really wish that they didn't feel the need to do that to people because it's just not necessary.
Right. And it all gets back to getting into those win-win situations so, the seller and the buyer feel like they get a fair price.
Yeah, and again, it's taking advantage of people. And if the people that buy this really are interested in coins and they continue to buy later, they're going to realize how bad they got ripped off now.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Littleton's site and, their homepage has all kinds of these special sales, and they're not special sales. And I know that you can get, a one-time buy where you can get all the state quarters for $12 or something. But you have to sign up for their little gimmicks and stuff. So anyway, I'm just a little annoyed that these, like Silver Ripple says, sharks in the water. These sharks are out there taking advantage of, people who are, wanting to get in the game. And I'll tell you, if I wanted to get in the game and came across that as my first experience, I might just get back out of the game and go spend my money on something else. Maybe get into baseball cards or collecting Hot Wheels or something else,
Hot Wheels, we have plenty because of the grandkids.
Yeah, who was it? I think I saw somebody, maybe Silver Bean Counter or someone the other day bought some Hot Wheels. That's what I thought of it. So.
I thought of them because we tend to step on them now and then when the grandsons leave them laying around.
So Silver High says, I think Littleton could just be an expensive company. They have been around a long time. I think since the 30s or 40s, if I remember correctly. So somebody's buying it. There's no doubt.
Right.
Sherry just got $6 native dollars from them in Uncirculated National Park so they will sell you some stuff initially for a good price, but be careful, Sherry, when you get stuff in the mail from them because it'll be marked up really high and they make you send it back to them to not be charged for it. So if you want it, keep it, and if you're willing to pay the price, that's fine, but just be really careful with them because there's a reason why they sell you some stuff up front for a good price. So such a shame, brings distrust and mistrust in the community. Otherwise so friendly, integrated company can make something based off naive, innocent customers. Yeah, people just want to get some cool stuff, Sounds like Sherry got a good deal though.
Right.
That's why we must educate ourselves. Yep, we have to educate ourselves. There's no doubt. I'll tell you, when we first got in this, when I first bought some things, I didn't make great decisions either. There's a few things I bought early on that later I realized, boy, that wasn't a good decision. But you gotta jump in somewhere.
Right.
Yeah, they're not the only ones. You're absolutely right. WIP. Hey, I did want to say, Silver Steeler, if you're still on, could you send me an email at tb@talkingbullion.com? I'd like to talk to you about something. So if you could send me an email, just Silver Steeler, that'd be great. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. Who belongs to an album or cassette of the Monk Club? Yep, that's right. I remember that. You could get 10 albums for $10. But you only had to buy 20 albums over the next 20 months or something, yeah. Blue Ridge Silverhound says there, that's who had the video about QVC was really fired up was Blue Ridge Silverhound. That's right, that's who it was. I couldn't remember who it was. I watched so many different people. So Blue Ridge Silverhound says they were notorious for baiting people in, getting them to sign up for subscriptions, and proceeding to rip them off for years. Yeah, and he in fact was the guy's name, I think Ralph or something, that sent him a letter talk about all the money he spent. He had it documented, and Silverhound felt, or Blue Ridge Silverhound, felt really bad for the guy because he spent, he was never going to get his money back. Yep.
That's sad.
Silver Steelers, TV's email is, Blue Ridge is really cool. And for those of you who are praying people, I don't know if you saw Blue Ridge's video the other day saying that they found a mass on his spine and he was very concerned about it. And so any of you praying folks out there, I'm sure you'd appreciate some prayers for good health. He's definitely a great person, a great part of our community. And I'm sure you'd appreciate that. Okay, cool. All right, folks. So,
TV,
man, fine. Why are you letting talking talk?
I couldn't hardly get a
Hold the reins back. Don't let me.
You know how it is.
Don't let me get going.
It's just an everyday event. You keep talking.
All right. So, here we go.
Now, what are you going to do for
We're going to do the bullion bonus. We're going to be giving away a 1965 JFK.
Oh, okay.
What's JFK stand for? Just kidding. Putting the talking into talking bullion.
That's right.
My mom would be so proud of me. I can talk without taking a breath for 5 minutes. I'd probably be a good swimmer, wouldn't I? So
no, because you can't talk underwater.
Do you want to do that last question there? No. Or
yeah, well, you could do that. That might be easy enough to look up, or you could do one of your easy ones.
Let me see. 21 people watching.
What?
Let's do that one. Well, nah.
TV, make up your mind. What do you want to do? So we could have asked a question by now.
Yeah, let's do a number. I think I want to save that one. That's a good question. It's late. People are fed up with hard questions. Let's just do a number here. And it's easy to look at and gives everybody a fair chance.
Yeah, so did you want to...
wait till you see go.
Yeah, did you want to have people that did not win something? Or anybody can...
Yeah, why don't you guys, Cole T and OGP, if you guys can hold off on this one and let somebody else win, that would be great. And this is going to be a really easy one. We're going to make this really easy on you guys. Just so that we can make up for Mrs. TB getting into... Did you pull the encyclopedia set off the shelf? Or where did you get that stuff from? I'm telling you.
Hey.
All right. All right. Go ahead, Mrs. TB. Here we go. Go ahead and hit go. It'll be on there. Give us a number between 1 and 50. Go. Number between 1 and 50. Keep your eye out, Mrs. TB. Keep your eye out. This is for 40%. 1965. $50. Oh. You can stop. We saw it. Let me go back. I show on my screen that it was Fiat Destroyer. Fiat Destroyer. Wow,
that was
Fiat
first
Destroyer
on my
was
screen too.
Destroying the numbers, man.
Yeah.
That guy can type. The number was 47. Of course, that's the number of silver. So that's why I said it's going to be a really easy one. And so, congratulations, Fiat Destroyer. Man, some of you guys out here get a card in the mail every week from us almost. Man, it's mailman's probably got a...
So the number was...
The number was 47. Yep. Sorry, Barbara. Yeah, the number was 47. Yep. There you go. So you got that nice 65 Kennedy coming your way. Well, thank you everybody for joining us tonight. We really appreciate... Sorry, Sherry. Yeah, we didn't put a limit on the number of guesses. It looked like people were guessing multiple times.
Yeah, we didn't say a limit
we didn't say
time.
only one guess, so...
We wanted to kind of let the thing run quickly.
Yeah.
We should have specified, though, that maybe next time we'll try to remember guess as many times or whatever, so...
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Yeah,
it's all good. So, thank you everybody. Thank you for joining us. We really appreciate your time tonight. We appreciate you hanging out with us. And we know that your time is valuable and precious to us. And we just really enjoy hanging out with you guys every Monday. We have a great time. And we hope you guys do too. So, thank you, Silver Ripples, Fiat Destroyer. Good night. Rafe, take care. Silver Heist, have a good night. Sherry Ward, take care. Eddie's Little Stack, thank you very much for joining us. Silver Steeler, Winning Image Photography, just trying to get everybody. Barbara, thank you for joining us. Jamie Coyne Hunter, very appreciate your support. And thank you everybody. Mrs. TB, thank you for joining us tonight. And so,
my pleasure.
Yeah, had a great time everyone. Enjoy your evening. Take care everybody.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.